Jesus said, "Follow me, I demand that you become fishers of men." It means also follow me and I will enforce the fact that you are a fisher of men. It can also mean follow after me and I will enable you to become a fisher of men. So there are three concepts here that are brought together. Every one of them is an imperative. They're not suggestions. Now, in my marriage, in your marriage, there are some things that are non-negotiable. It's not all right for me as a married man to have a roving eye. It's not all right. It's not all right for you as a married man to go on a business trip and go out to dinner with another woman. It's not all right. By yourself. It's not okay. It's not all right for you to have a conversation on the internet with some woman that you don't know. It's not all right for you to establish a friendship with some other lady. It's not all right. It's not on. If your wife cannot be involved in it, don't do it. Now, when it comes to following Jesus, Jesus said, because you follow me, it's not all right to not be a fisher of men. And all over God's church in America today, we've stopped fishing. Our comfort is getting in the way, our theology is getting in the way, our long association with Jesus is getting in the way, our big churches are getting in the way, our programs are getting in the way, our ministries, our wonderful ministries of social justice are getting in the way. We're doing a lot of work, but we're not fishing for men. So what does it mean to fish for Jesus? You ready for this? I just want to give these to you very quickly. Number one, it means get in the boat. Get in the boat. Join Jesus. Make a decision today to get in the boat with him. If you can go back to the Lord standing on the shores of the Sea of Galilee, get in the boat. Get in Jesus' boat. Sail with him. Understand that he's part of it. Number two, engage the water. You're not going to fish unless you are around water. And in this sense, I'm talking about the people. Engage the water. Be honest with me now. Be honest with yourself. How many of you right now will say, but my problem is I don't know any lost people? Engage them. Engage the water. Go to them. They're everywhere. There are so many lost people in our community. They are everywhere. They live next door to us. They're in our schools, parking lots, in shops, businesses. They are everywhere. Engage the water. Number three, use the equipment. If you want to fish for Jesus, use the equipment. I wish I had a fishing rod here and show you just what an incredible expert I am with fishing rods. You got to know how to use equipment. I love big surf fishing. And I'm telling you, standing on beaches and throwing that line with that kind of weight on it, takes a lot of practice. I'm good at it because I practice at it, because I've done it for many years. I have many times burned my thumb finger just about off because of the line going like that. And if you put your hand on that line too much, it'll let you know about it. You got to know just when. You got to know when to hit the reel, to stop the line running, when the weight, the sinker hits the water. Because if you don't, it'll spin out of control and you'll get a whole bunch up of knots in your rod, and you'll spend the next 20 minutes trying to undo it all. And that happens to all of us. Use the equipment. God's given us equipment, folks. He's given us the equipment, the Bible, our primary equipment, the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is prime equipment because the Spirit goes before us. Witnessing is sharing Jesus Christ in the power of the Holy Spirit and leaving the results up to God. The church. Hands up. Everybody look at me. Hands up right now. How many of you brought a lost friend to church today? Hands up. I'm not seeing any hands. Hands up. How many of you brought a lost friend to church today? Do you even care? How come you're at church by yourself? Does it bother you? Use the equipment. Church is equipment. The Bible is equipment. Prayer is equipment. Life groups, equipment. We got all the equipment. God's given us everything to fish for men. The programs of social justice. We've got it in this church, folks. Back to school bashes. How many backpacks did we hand out? And how many people did we lead to Jesus? We've got a helping ministries center, one of the greatest in the world. What good is it if we just hand out cans of food, but we never lead people to Jesus? What good is it? That's what Jesus was saying. I'm telling you this, when Jesus said, "Come follow me and I'll make you fishers of men," wow. People in America today keep saying, "What's wrong with the evangelical church?" This is what's wrong. It's not about another program. It's not about a better worship service. It's not about doing another ministry. It's not about a big budget. It's about fishing for men. Telling people about Jesus. Inviting people to take a drink of the living water so that they will never thirst again.